Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. AMC stock massively outperforming the broader markets today. We have everything you need to know. We're going to get straight into it, so not to waste any of your time, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and source your comments, questions, or concerns down below in the comment section. Ladies and gentlemen, holy guacamole, markets are selling off today, and this is because good old Apple not having a good day today. Okay, down about 4.33%. It's rubbing off on Amazon. It's rubbing off on Microsoft. It's rubbing off on everyone else. Apple is down over 4% today. This is the worst day for Apple in a very, very long time. This means that everything else is going to sell off. That's pretty straightforward. Now, what we have seen with stocks lately, if you have bad earnings, you tend to continue to sell off. If you have good earnings, you continue to rally after earnings. Well, Apple having such a bad day today likely means it's going to have quite a few more bad days, and this could mean some major downside for our markets. Now, something interesting happened today, and I don't think a lot of people are paying attention to it. And this is almost confirming to me that AMC is in for something massive here to come. AMC stock is green, 1.5%. Woo-hoo-hoo, boy. If this isn't a sign of something massive to come, I don't know what else is. Ladies and gentlemen, you better be ready, rocking and rolling, loaded up in the rocket ships. This makes no sense, logically speaking, what we have seen with AMC recently, in recent times. The stock should not be up 1.5% at a time where the markets are selling off as aggressively as they are. When Apple is down over 4%, AMC stock should not be up 1.5%. That should not happen, but it's happening. Something is coming for AMC. I don't know if it's today and after hours. I don't know if it is days from now, weeks from now, months from now. Something big is coming. Now, a little bit of a reason you could explain this recent strength is some of the FTD numbers definitely need to be closed out here shortly. For August 4th, you have trailing FTDs of about 13 million. So this should create some level of buying pressure, but not to this degree. Now, if we look at the option activity as well, let it load. 34 orders totaling $9.72 million. It seems like everyone's kind of just piling into AMC options as the broader markets are falling, and it's really not having an effect on AMC stock itself all too much. Positive order value, like I said, about 5%. Pretty in line with what we have seen in the past week. Earlier in the video we put out earlier today, the positive order value was around 30%, so that did look a little bit better. So it's a little bit worse here today. That is for sure. Now, if we look at the short activity, you have a short score of 93. Dollar amount currently sold short of 762.18 million. Estimated short interest on free float at 30.07%. Free float out on loan at 37.38%. Shares out on loan 193 million. Days to cover 8.15. Cost to borrow 243.8. 4%, and utilization of 82.1%. Very high numbers here, and very much prone or vulnerable to seeing some form of rally, some form of short squeeze. That is for sure, and it really hasn't changed. It's been this way for weeks, months, fucking years, dude. It really hasn't changed. But right now, you're the most squeezable out of like a range of squeezable. We were like in the middle before at like 20% short interest, cost of borrow fees, couple 100%. Well, now you're way over here towards like very much squeezable. AMC stock, per the FTDs, still on the threshold securities list. 30.16% short interest on free float. 155.71 million shares that are currently sold short. Cost of borrow average 357.39%. Cost of borrow max 380.33%. Cost of borrow minimum 345.73%. Interactive brokers short availability 5,000 shares currently available. 187% cost to borrow fees. So very much extremely elevated. Now, specifically with AMC, obviously, the next big update we're going to get is from the courts. That is what is going to move AMC stock. That we know for sure, right? There's obviously no debate in that. 2 weeks ago on Friday, You had the news come out from the courts Friday and after hours. So the strength that you're seeing today, it would not surprise me if you're going to get some form of similar announcement today and after hours. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be super like, wow, I didn't see that coming like last time around. You're kind of getting a little bit of sign of some bullishness with AMC here today. Now, earnings yesterday, Amazon and Apple, they were absolutely terrible. And that is why markets are selling off today. Simplest way to put it. It's largely due to Apple, down 4.5% today. Microsoft was a lot more in the green earlier as well, and that stock is even selling off. Tesla's selling off. Amazon is selling off from the highest point it was today. Now it's only up 8.79%. This bottom line, earnings were okay, but they sucked for how much these stocks have rallied. That's the bottom line to it. So this means you likely have some downside from here. This means collateral is likely to get stretched here and likely become a little bit better for squeezing shorts out of short positions when it comes to AMC. Okay, so the further these stocks fall, the better it should be for AMC. That's kind of the bottom line to it. Now, AMC also has earnings next week, and that also could be important. Now, Wedbush just pointed out today that AMC could still sell more Ape stock and raise capital that way, but they don't want to do so until this conversion does go through. There is a chance that Adam Aron would say, hey, we're just going to cancel this reverse split. Sorry for wasting your time. We'll raise capital some other way. That would be the ultimate good news for AMC. That would be like the reaction we seen on Friday. If 2 Fridays ago, if we got that news, that would be that on steroids. Just insane. Probably 200% would be in the cards at that point. So I don't know if that's going to happen, but something is definitely going to happen. Now, on the day today, you're actually seeing yields falling as the markets are falling, which is interesting because that means people are buying bonds as the markets are dropping. So a little bit of a fear move, believe it or not, today that you're seeing, which is a little bit different than what we have seen in the past, right? Back here in October, when the markets were crashing, investors were selling bonds. It wasn't really a fear move more than it was just, stocks crashing, falling kind of move. You're actually seeing the 10-year treasury yields dropping almost 15 basis points today. A little bit more of that fear move. So I don't know exactly what this means or how much the markets could fall from here, but it's definitely a sign things are probably going to get worse before they ultimately get better. That's kind of the bottom line to it. And the S&P is down 0.34% at the time of recording this video. The NASDAQ is down, I believe, around about the same, about 0.25% down. But this was coming off of over a 1% rally in both of these indexes. So it's been a very aggressive sell-off so far on the day today. Now, if we look at the Stonko tracker data, you are getting quite a bit of some of your calls that are expiring in the money. Now, $5 is a big level, so you really want to watch $5 per share. If you do close over $5 per share, you're going to have about 40,000 more calls close into the money. So at the time of recording this video, AMC is not quite at $5 per share. It's possible in the after hours period, you could go above $5 per share. Currently, calls in the money, 23,652. Calls out the money, 238,123, puts in the money 89,304, puts out the money 282,560. Bottom line is something strange is happening with AMC, and this likely is telling you something. Just listen to the stock. Listen to what has happened. The stock has really done nothing. It hasn't even sold off in alignment with the markets of what you typically see happen with AMC when the markets sell off. Again, the S&P and the NASDAQ were up 1% apiece and are now negative This is like a 1.25%, 1.5% round move from the top to the bottom for the broader markets. AMC's not reacting at all. Very strange. The unemployment rate ticked down to 3.5%, and non-farm payrolls came in at 187,000. So a little bit of good news as far as the economy there as well. Now, let me know down below in the comment section, what do you guys think this ultimately means for AMC? How are you reading this strength and outperformance today? Again, this is something we have not seen in AMC for a very long period of time. So let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as well on your way out. If you guys want to come trade with us live in real time as well, link down below in the description of this video. You guys enjoy the rest of your day and your weekends, and I will see you in the next one.